Tonight, wild ride. An elderly driver loses control and slams into a nursing home.
So it's quite a lucky escape for her.
Chase chaos. A White House pursuit ends with the driver dead, her baby in the back seat unharmed. Up in flames. A welder's spark blamed for a $2 million blaze. And Shipshape, the pride of the world's navy, celebrates an Aussie maritime milestone.
This is 10 Eyewitness News with Yasmin Paton.
Good evening. First tonight, a wayward elderly driver has slammed into a Frankston North aged care home, the impact throwing a 91-year-old resident across a room. The car crashed through a wall at Forest Lodge, but amazingly, no one was badly injured. Michael Bennett is at the scene and joins us live. And Michael, how did it happen?
Good evening, Yasmin. Yes, the 81-year-old ploughed through the wall of the Forest Lodge nursing home here in Frankston North just before 2:30. Police say she accidentally put her foot on the accelerator, careering into the building. Now, the resident who was inside is in her early 90s. She was sitting in a chair in her bedroom and was pushed back into her bathroom. Amazingly, she escaped with only minor injuries and is being treated in hospital. Now, we spoke with ambulance officers who were on the scene moments after the accident occurred.
An elderly resident was initially trapped and staff were able to get in and free her leg. She's been freed from the facility and transported to Frankston Hospital with some minor injuries to her lower leg. So it's quite a lucky escape for her.
Now, as you can see, the car has been removed behind me. The 81-year-old driver is recuperating inside. She's not a resident here, but a visitor. A further 6 residents were evacuated from the building for fears that the structure behind me wasn't sound. Now, police have obviously said that it's extremely fortunate no one was seriously injured in this accident. And today's events again bring to the forefront the issue of elderly drivers and whether there should be further checks with them behind the wheel. Yasmin.
Thanks, Michael. 10's Michael Bennett reporting live from Frankston.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Masters Home Improvement. Spring starts right here, so head in store or shop online.
Now it's back to Mike with the latest word on our weather.
Yes, thanks again, Yaz. Good evening. No hamming it up tonight. I tell you what, when the sun shines, our city sparkles. Tell all your visiting friends this is how Melbourne's weather always is. And it's getting better this weekend because we have longer evenings. Let's bring on the clock. Daylight saving begins this weekend. Before you go to bed tomorrow night, put your clocks forward 1 hour, officially beginning at 2 a.m. Sunday when it becomes 3 a.m. Sunday. Daylight saving finishing early April. OK, now a couple of photos and it's back to beach weather, well, sort of, as the kids' holidays wind up from Nicky Matcham, Sorrento Back Beach, and a little bit livelier, Carrum Beach from Sandy Wills. Well, it was a cold start to your day, just 6 degrees in Melbourne this morning. Our maximum, beautiful, 21, or to be exact, 21.5 at around 3:30. Friday night in the city, it is 20 degrees, the humidity around 40%, the wind a light northerly, and it is comfortable outside. Around town today, have a look at those maximums this afternoon, generally between 18 and 20 degrees. Across our state, for a change, a ton of sun, and the wind has been 24 degrees the top. Around Australia today, October 4, World Animal Day. 20 degrees up at Taronga Zoo in Sydney, where there's a baby bear with no teeth, a gummy bear. 25 in Adelaide and Brisbane. It's for the kids. The weather charts, a high set over us today for a nice way to wrap up the working week. Tomorrow, a bit of a hiccup. Warm again, but windier with a possible late shower in the south than the east. Cooler and cloudier and soggier on Sunday in the south. Interstate, well, in Sydney tomorrow, 27 degrees. 28 degrees in Sydney on Sunday ahead of their Twilight Rugby League Grand Final. 28, that'll be hot for those big boys. 27 tomorrow in Brisbane, Adelaide 26. Across our state, fine for your Friday night. Partly cloudy tomorrow with isolated showers possible near and south of the Divide. Mild to warm, partly cloudy. Horsham 10 to 25. And there is a strong wind warning tomorrow for the Central Coast and the Bays. Around Melbourne, it is lovely weather tonight to light your barbie, enjoy a few coldies. Mount D tomorrow, 10 to 19. Geelong 25, Frankston 23. On the Bays, doing some sailing, northerly winds of 20 to 30 knots in the morning. They will turn south-southwesterly in the late afternoon. So for Melbourne itself, well, hate to tell you, it's back to windy weather tomorrow. 40 to 25 though, 20 at night. Partly cloudy all day. The wind picking up around lunchtime. 30 to 45 k's ahead of a south-southwesterly afternoon change. Sunday, 12 to 18, cloudy. bit of drizzle, maybe some showers. Monday 17, Tuesday 20. Have a look at Wednesday 26 next week. We're going to take a sickie. Next Wednesday 26 degrees, the pick of the week. Thursday 23, and this time next week around 18 degrees. That is the forecast. Have yourself a fabulous weekend. I always feel good when daylight saving kicks in, and that's the case. Yaz.
Thanks, Mike. And that's 10 Eyewitness News for this Friday night. Stay with us. The project coming up at 6:30. Take care. Good night.